You came here to learn how we saved $80,000 in 2 years. Now, I know what you're thinking. It's going to be impossible for you to do that. And it's so hard and blah, 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 blah. But you got to remember, everybody's different. My 80,000 might be your 250,000. My 80,000 might be your 20,000. It doesn't matter. As long as you follow the same rules, you can do any amount of money. It doesn't matter. So, let's say that you want to save $6,000 a year. So, what are you going to do to save $6,000 a year? You're going to save $500 a month. At the end of 10 years, you would have saved $6,000 or $60,000, right? Well, that's great for some people. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't have that amount of money. A lot of people don't have expendable income. But in this channel, we're going to talk about that kind of stuff. You know, I'm learning everything as I go. Just like why you're sitting here watching this channel right now. You're sitting here because you don't want to be working your whole life. You don't want to be caught in the rat race, you know, that cliche. But the thing is we all have to figure out how to get out of it. We can't just jump out of it and do it. You know what I mean? We can't. So the first thing you're going to want to do is create a budget. You're going to want to create a good budget, and you're just going to want to sit down, grab a significant other. I can't say wife, husband anymore, but, you know, sit down and grab them and have a conversation with them. Be like, where do you want to be in a year? Where do you want to be in 5 years? Where do you want to be in 10 years? Where do you want to be when, are we going to retire? Or are we going to work till we're dead? What are we going to do? Well, figure that out. That's what you got to do. Figure that out and sit down and do it. Once you got that established, then sit down and make a list of goals. Goals is number one. You have to sit there and figure out what you want to do. If you're just saving to save and blah, 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 well, it's not going to work because you're going to lose interest. You're going to be like, well, I don't even know why I'm saving money because it doesn't make any sense. Why would I be doing that? Well, you have to make goals. That's number one. Get your goals set up and figure it out. Now, once you get your goals figured out, let's say your goal is you want to save $6,000 by the end of the year just to make it easy, $500 a month. Okay, well, now how are you going to do that? The first way to do that is to have your income greater than your expenses. Your income has got to be greater than your expenses at the end of each month. Otherwise, you can't save anything. You can't be going negative. You can't be putting stuff on credit cards and your income doesn't even cover your expenses and your bills. So once you got that figured out, you got your bills all on one side and you got your income on the other. Now figure out where you're at. Can you save $500 a month right now? Or do you have to make some cuts? Or can you save more? Maybe you have $5,000 a month coming in and your expenses are only $3,000 a month. Well, there's $2,000 left over. Obviously, you have to do stuff. You have to have fun. You can't just sit down and just only do that. But once you got that all figured out, set your dollar amount. We're putting away $500 a month no matter what. So, how are you going to make that happen? I'm guessing a budget. I know it's so basic that everybody has to create a budget and, you know, it's just a basic thing that everybody tells you and it sucks, but you have to. We sat down and did the same thing. It sucks. Budgets suck. It's not the fact of saving the money or anything like that. It's the fact of sitting down and doing it and figuring out here and figuring out here. There is a couple good things though. You are going to realize, holy cow, am I spending money in places that I don't even realize? Subscriptions, and you can only cut your expenses so far. You know, everybody has bills, car payments, house payments, loans, credit cards. You have all your bills. You can only cut those down so far before you can't cut anymore. So the other thing you could do is figure out a way to make more money. Now, for me, that's overtime. I can work overtime, and I do as much as I can. But For other people, it might be starting a side hustle. Now you have your established amount that you're going to save each month. Awesome. That's awesome. Now you got to do it. You got to make sure that you stick to it, no matter what. Not, oh my gosh, this barbecue grill just went on sale, so I have to go buy it. I know I won't be able to save anything this month, but I don't know. I just have to have this barbecue grill. No, I don't think so. You don't get that barbecue grill if you can't put your set amount aside for savings. Now you know a little bit of how we saved $80,000 in 2 years. Hit that like and subscribe button if this video is helpful, and check out this next video for more tips on your journey to financial independence.